A new warning has just been issued, and this time it's for green card holders. If you thought having a green card meant permanent security in the US, you might want to think again. Because under the Trump administration, the message is loud and clear. If you're a guest, act like it or risk being removed. Let's break down everything you need to know, from social media monitoring to potential deportation without a crime. Stay till the end. This affects millions. What just happened? USCIS just raised the stakes for green card holders. This week, U.S. Citizenship and Immigration Services, USCIS, posted a direct warning on X, formerly Twitter, stating that our robust social media vetting program to identify national security and public safety risks never stops. In short, green card holders are now being actively monitored online. If you're perceived as a national security risk, even based on your posts, likes, or affiliations, your status could be revoked. Who does this affect? Anyone with a green card, period. As of 2024, there are 12.88 million lawful permanent residents in the U.S. Around 8.6 million are eligible for citizenship. Over 500,000 apply for green card adjustments each year. That's a massive number of people suddenly facing a new layer of surveillance. Even long-time residents, some who've been here for 20 or 30 years, are now in a vulnerable position. Many have children, homes, businesses, and no criminal record. Yet they're now part of this growing scrutiny net. Why social media is now a target. What you post could be used against you. In March, USCIS implemented a major change. All green card and visa applicants must now disclose every social media handle they use. These will be scrutinized for political opinions, alleged threats to U.S. foreign policy, anti-Semitic or pro-Hamas expressions, posts deemed contrary to American values. And yes, even likes or retweets may be included. Critics argue this could easily cross into censorship. What's considered a threat can be vague. And there's no public list of banned words or red flag opinions. That lack of clarity is part of what makes this so alarming. Real-life consequences. People are already being detained or denied re-entry. CNN and Newsweek have reported multiple green card holders now scared to travel or post online. Here are just a few cases. A Palestinian-American student was stopped for her online advocacy. A Canadian tattoo artist avoided travel abroad fearing denial of re-entry. Mohammed Khalil, an active green card holder, was detained without any criminal charges. The justification? Adverse foreign policy consequences. That phrase gives wide leeway to immigration officers and little transparency to immigrants. Legal but not safe? Even if you've broken no laws, you're still at risk. Here's the hard truth. Green card holders, despite their legal status, do not have an unconditional right to stay in the U.S. Trump officials have stated clearly, a green card holder doesn't have an indefinite right to be in the United States. If the President or Secretary of State says no, that's it. It's not about whether you committed a crime. It's about whether your presence is considered a threat, and that threshold is now subjective. This means that someone could pass all background checks, hold a stable job, pay taxes, and still be deported due to social media posts from years ago. What legal experts are saying? This could violate free speech rights. Critics are raising alarm bells. Becca Brandham of the Center for Democracy and Technology said this policy could chill free speech. Vera Eidelman of the ACLU added, expressing political views, even unpopular ones, doesn't make someone a threat. Saira Hussein, attorney at EFF, emphasized, People who've lived in the US for 30 to 40 years now fear posting online or applying for benefits. The First Amendment protects everyone in the US, regardless of immigration status. But these new policies seem to sidestep that. Some legal scholars warn that this policy may eventually be challenged in court. But until then, immigrants are being left in a legal gray zone with very real consequences. What's likely to happen next? Surge in citizenship applications and caution online. Immigration attorneys across the US are urging green card holders to think twice before posting online. Refrain from political expression that could be misconstrued. Avoid long trips abroad without legal counsel. At the same time, legal experts expect a surge in citizenship applications as residents look to protect themselves from sudden removal. This may cause further delays and backlogs in USCIS processing, especially as the agency is already facing workload increases. Nearly 286,000 additional hours annually just to process the new social media vetting requirements. Let's be clear. This is a major shift in immigration policy. Before this, scrutiny was primarily reserved for undocumented immigrants, visa overstays, individuals with criminal records. Now, even legal permanent residents are under the microscope for ideological reasons. This move introduces social media as a key filter in determining who belongs in the country. It's a new era of immigration enforcement, and it's targeting more than ever before. What should you do? Practical tips for green card holders. 1. Audit your social media. Delete or hide controversial posts. Be mindful of what you like, comment on, or repost. 2. Avoid political expression online, particularly content critical of U.S. foreign policy. Avoid association with flagged groups or movements. 3. Consult an immigration attorney before traveling. Re-entry is not guaranteed anymore. A trip abroad could trigger scrutiny at the border. 4. Start the citizenship process if eligible. The safest legal protection is full U.S. citizenship. 5. Be careful who you interact with online. Even your connections and followers could matter. Avoid engaging in debates that escalate. Final thoughts. This isn't just about green cards, it's about rights. While the Trump administration says these measures protect national security, the implications are vast. A lawful resident could now lose status based on an Instagram post. This raises critical questions about due process, freedom of speech, the future of immigration enforcement. Whether you agree with the policy or not, the facts are clear. The line between legal residency and removal has never been thinner. If you're a green card holder or know someone who is, please stay informed, stay cautious, and stay protected. If you liked this video, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and turn on the bell icon for future updates. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.